so then we're going to get it out, flip it over, then we're going to put them on the trays once they're nice sealed together, and then we're going to finish cooking them out in the oven as well. So guys, we've got our salsa done. That is all good to go. We've also got our lime yogurt, which is here. We've got our ketchup as well. That's good to go. We've got, what else have we got, guys? We've got our burger mix, which is here. Good to go. I didn't want to see how hot that was. I didn't want to crack the glass. I'm going to put, while this is heating up, I'm going to put some pans away, tidy up a little bit, so I've got a little bit of spare time. If you guys need to answer questions, that's cool. Ask away, and as long as I can see it, I will answer it. That's the thinnest pot I've ever seen. Such a cute. Yeah, it's called Bellini pan. I think there's other names for it as well. I don't know off the top of my head what else they're called. We call them Bellini pans. They are also excellent. If you guys have ever heard of Yorkshire puddings, it's a very British thing. They are fantastic for making Yorkshire puddings. So you put a little bit of oil in there. You put them onto like a tray like this. You heat the pan up, heat with the oil. You pour your Yorkshire pudding mix, which is just basically equal quantities of flour, milk and eggs. You pour the mix in there when it's extremely hot, shut the oven door, it's on 200 degrees, and they will rise really high. That mix you really need to blitz together with a blender. It's very dead simple. It's a very British thing. It's from Yorkshire, so it's called Yorkshire pudding. It's a very English thing, so I don't know if you guys have ever tried it or know it, but we have them with roast dinners, mainly traditionally with roast beef. That's a very typical British kind of thing. What wine would you recommend for this dish? No wine, because it's not very good for you, but if it was, I suppose I would recommend contrast with it, maybe, I don't know, I'm not really a wine connoisseur, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I did do a wine course when I was younger. I've totally forgotten about wine. I don't drink wine very often, but I guess a nice red would go quite well with it, or maybe a white. I don't know, whatever wine you do prefer. I don't really contrast wines because it's not a part of what I'm promoting. So I mean, it'd be a bit silly me promoting. Oh yeah, have healthy meals, and by the way, have a bottle of this wine to go with it. It's like kind of contradicts what I'm saying, if you know what I mean. So, but if you wanted a glass of wine or something, I wouldn't really know because I'm not very a wine person. So I do apologise for that. I could always have a little look for you. Not very a whiny person, so whiny, I like it. So what we're going to do, flatten this down. We're going to get this cooked out. So fingers crossed, it should start forming together. So if it doesn't, oh well, at least I know it doesn't work. As I said, this is my own recipe. Never tried it before. Should work, but we'll soon see. I'm going to turn this down, so I don't want it too hot. I've started it off nicely, but I don't want it burning. Might be worth me just popping it instead of flipping them out. So I'm worried they're not going to stick together, hold together. So what I might do, if it doesn't work, I've got alternative ways of doing this. So we'll see how this goes now, and decide whether it's worth doing or not. If not, I might just put the whole pan in the oven, do it that way. Might be worth doing, but we'll see. Because that's the problem with bean burgers, they're very moist sometimes, and they can be a nightmare to cook together. But whereas usually meat is a bit more structured, it's got less liquid in there and stuff. But on the other hand, I didn't want to add too much flour to this. You know, it's totally different. It's okay, chef. I've been in France for a few months. I'm trying to learn more about wine. That's why I asked. Yeah, I'm not really a wine person. Sorry, I can't help you with that. But otherwise, I'd love to. You know, I'm not really a wine person. Like I said, it's not really. Don't really promote that kind of thing, as I'm already promoting healthier alternative eating. Glugged down with a glass of wine, eh? So This should be okay. I might, because it's not holding. Decisions. See, you try these things and you know, sometimes you think to yourself, wow, what happens if I try it this way? But tell you what, the smell of this though is absolutely fantastic, guys. Whether I'm deciding, shall I quickly flip it or not? That is the question. But I'm telling you guys, the mix in this is fantastic. It really is amazing. So yeah, it is holding, but I'm just worried about the top because it's wet. Once it's sealed and cooked, what I might do is actually cook them in the pan. So I'm going to see if this one works. If this doesn't work, then what I will do, I'll just cook. I've got 2 of these little pans, which is ideal. So I'm going to try and cook them maybe. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to see if I can flip it. I've got a feeling this is just going to break in half because it's too moist, which I've got a feeling it will. Yeah, it's going to break up, guys. So what I'm going to do, might just cook them straight in the oven in the pan like this. So what I'm going to do, put this in because it's going to be easier. Straight in. I'm going to turn the oven up a little bit. Check on the little crisps as well, making sure they're okay. They're almost there, to be honest with you, the crisps, so that's fine. We're going to give them a minute longer. I'm going to get the other Bellini pan so we can get 2 burgers on the go. Because at the end of the day, this is quite a mix, and it is a bit more difficult. It's a bit more challenging. I love a challenge, you know me. So there's nothing I can't do. Always a way around things. You just got to think about it. Just pop a little bit more oil in there again, like I did before. Get it nice and hot. Now, if this still doesn't work, I have an alternative, which is fine. So I've got a little bit of mix left over, so if we can do it. But, you know, I don't want them falling apart. I really want them to help bind together, so we'll see. Mikey, hello, chef. How are you doing? Welcome back. Hope you're doing well, Mikey. Wine's too hangovery for me. So is every stream about healthy options? Yes, it's about healthy alternatives. Pretty much my every stream. That's what I promote. But Snake, I will have every 1 or 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. Sorry, I'll do a treat day. I call it treat day. And what that is, basically I'm going to be using sugars, butters, cream, so I will be doing the normal things. So as I said, I like to balance things out. I do like to have treats now and again, but obviously within moderation. So I do that once every 3 weeks or every 2 weeks. I do a treat day. So then we use the butters, we use the creams, the stuff that's not good for you, we go absolutely crazy with. So we do have days like that. I've done 2 treat days so far since I started. So, you know, yeah. Will we have a dessert today? Not today. We're doing vegetarian dishes today because I felt I've neglected vegetarians a little bit last couple of weeks. I've done some kind of vegetarian dishes, but I've literally gone for a decent vegetarian day today. So yeah, no, we're not doing dessert dishes. We have done a few dessert dishes the last couple of days. If you have missed the stream, they are, after I finish this stream, you can catch it up on my Twitch page or YouTube. YouTube's at the bottom of the channel if you click the image. So yeah, you can catch up with YouTube as well. For my previous streams, I did a dessert. Did I do one yesterday? Yeah, I did a dessert yesterday. I did a healthy Sunday yesterday. Fantastic. So you can catch up with that. Cool. No buts needed though. Healthy or not, I'm just here for well-prepared food. Thank you, Snake. I do appreciate it. Thank you for your support. Yeah, if you guys like healthy or not, regardless, at the end of the day, I'm still doing decent food. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Fingers crossed you will. I hope you will. So yeah, that is much easier. These bean burgers seem to be holding a lot better done in the oven, so that is good. I'm going to get the crisps out before they burn. They've gone to a nice golden, delicious colour. So getting them out. There you go, guys. Look at that. Let me show you in the camera. Those lovely, nice, perfect golden crisps. Look at them. Fantastic. That's what we wanted. So that will be representing our burger. Wow, that smells delicious. I'm not joking to you guys. That bean burger smells damn right sexy. I'm not joking. Those flavours coming out of there. Wow. Fantastic. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop this pan now in the oven with the other bean burger. This one seems to be seems to be holding, give or take. Leave it in there for a bit longer. So what we're going to do, turn that off. We're going to see how they turn out. Hoping they will come out nice. If they'll be a bit, hoping they're not going to be runny, hoping they're going to hold together nicely. If not, then I've got to adjust my mix, or I'm going to do it slightly different. So we're having to play about with it. As I said, I haven't done the bean burgers before. You know, it's a new thing to me. I've done my own recipe, so whether it works or not, we'll soon see. So I'm going to have a little wash up, guys. Get a little tidy up before we start plating up and that. If we've got any bean burgers to use, I'm sure we will. I'm really not too worried too much about it. So what's on the menu today? Oh, yeah, I'll go over it now, Mikey. Mikey, we're having a bit of a vegetarian day today because I felt a bit neglected for the... I feel I was neglecting, sorry, not neglected yourself. The vegetarians, people who are vegetarians who want to try nice vegetarian dishes but healthy. So I thought, okay, I'll do that today. So what we're making a spicy bean burger. We're going to have it deconstructed on the plate. You guys don't have to have it deconstructed. You can make exactly the same recipe, but you can just put it into a wholemeal bun. I've done some ciabatta thins to represent the bun. So it's obviously going to be deconstructed on the plate. We've made tomato ketchup. We've got a lime yogurt as well, guys, which we made like a tomato red onion salsa, which is here on the plate on the board. We've got sweet potato wedges in the oven, which I've marinated in paprika and garlic and a very small amount of time. And we've also made some healthy onion rings as well. So it's kind of representing the burger, but bean burger, vegetarian, and it's going to be healthy. And I'm going to deconstruct it, so it's going to be on the plate, not looking like just the burger. So you guys got the option. You can do the burger in a bun if you want to. It's entirely up to you. So that's what we're doing. This afternoon, we're going to do some roasted mini stuffed red peppers. I'm going to stuff it with some coconut and lime couscous, and have some lovely spices and flavours going through the couscous. We're going to have some pomegranate feta. I'm going to use the tomato ketchup. I'm going to make a little bit of mint yogurt as well. I'm going to have some spicy cashew nuts to go with it, and finish it off with bits of coriander on the plate as well. So guys, I hope you're going to enjoy these two dishes. Yeah, fantastic. So what we are going to do, I'm just going to double check my notifications because I haven't checked it in a while, and I don't feel like I want to ignore people, but no, that's cool, fantastic. So I need to fix that. I still don't know what's wrong with it. I know other people are having issues with notifications.